On September 10th, 2010, these are the words that were printed in the New York Times. 9 years ago today, we saw the world stand still. We saw the innocence of a nation crumble to the ground. We saw the face of evil form in the plumes of smoke and ash. It was September 11th, 2001. Charles Blow wrote those words in the New York Times on September 10th, 2010. September 11th changed all of us, including the world of journalism and, yes, journalists. Joining us this morning, the man who wrote those words for the New York Times, my friend and colleague, Charles Blow. And Charles, I was in Washington at the time, but we were transfixed by what we were seeing on our television sets in New York City. Where were you and what were you looking at?
I was in Brooklyn. I was a newly single dad. I'd just taken my children to school, a 7-year-old, 4-year-old twins. I was exhausted all the time back then with those small children, and so I came home to take a nap before I went to work. My mother called me and said, something has happened at the World Trade Center, you need to get to work. And I turned on the television and I could see the hole in the building, and it was not clear at that point what had happened. And I thought maybe a small plane, Cessna or something had hit the building, but I got dressed immediately and ran to the train. It was the F train. I still believe that train was the last train on that line to leave Brooklyn that day, because they would eventually close down the train system. And when we got, the F train goes above ground for a couple of stops in Brooklyn. When it did, all the passengers in my car rushed to the side of the windows that could see the building. And I thought, whoa, this is bigger than I thought. And I got to Times Square, and I'm walking briskly through Times Square to get to the New York Times building, and I hear an audible gasp in the square. And I turn to look at the jumbotrons, and another plane has hit another one of the buildings. And it dawns on me immediately, this is not a mistake. This is not an accident. Something is happening. We're under attack. And I run to the building. We developed a kind of a plan of coverage. I was in charge of the graphics department at the New York Times at the time. We covered news through maps, charts, and diagrams. And I started, working in the newsroom, see what other desks were planning to make sure our coverage was complementary. And every time something happened, every time we developed a plan, something else happened.
Yeah.
One building falls, another building falls.
I want you to stop at that, because that's the part that people don't realize. It was almost like a tragedy inside of a tragedy inside of a tragedy. The first plane hit. The second plane hit. I was on the phone with my wife and she said, you have to go into work. But then when the buildings fell, there was that audible gasp. Take me to that moment.
I think it was a very numbing feeling, because it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
What do you mean they fell down? Like, what do you mean the entire thing crumbles to the ground? We were looking at holes at the tops of the buildings. It didn't make any sense. You couldn't wrap your head around what that meant to the tallest buildings in New York City. The fact that one fell and then the other one also completely crumbles to the ground. I mean, it was such a striking, numbing feeling. And for me, it was even more personal, because there was a lady in my department who had called me and asked, do you want me to go to ground zero? This was before either of the buildings had fallen. I said, yes, go, please. Let's see what we can get, information we can get. Those buildings crumbled. The first thing I think is Sarah is there.
Yeah.
And I sent her there. Where is she? I don't know. Her husband calls all day. It gets to a point I don't even want to talk, because I don't know anything. And I'm just as worried, maybe not as worried as him, because that's his wife, but I am also worried about her. And there's another member of my department, a younger man, who is in tears, because his mother works at one of the buildings. He has no idea if she went to work that day. He's trying to report. I just said, you just have to go home. But it was the intensity of it. It was the unbelievable nature of it. It was also, for a lot of people in New York, a very personal thing, because somebody knew somebody who knew somebody who worked in those buildings.
Charles, the words that you wrote 10 years later, pure poetry, but people don't understand, even for journalists, sometimes things are so bad, we can't find the words to describe the undescribable. Did you find that feeling about September 11th, even a decade later when you wrote the words that you did in the New York Times?
Well, I mean, there's some things about that day that are still, I keep a bit distant from myself. Meaning, I've never been to Ground Zero. To me, it's a graveyard. To me, it's a sacred ground. To me, it is a place that the family should go to mourn. I understand all of the reasons why they made a memorial there, why they have a museum there, why there are, tons and tons of people traffic through there all the time. But for me, as a person who lived that, who smelled the metal, the scent of burning metal in the air for months, who knew all of these people, who knew people who died in that building, who took children to school, and some of their classmates and schoolmates had lost parents in that building. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there as a gawker. So there's parts of me that have always, just to be able to deal with it, kept it at a bit of a distance.
Did it change you?
I think it changed all of us. I think, it's not that we were innocent in all ways before 9/11. The world is complicated. But there were some sense of innocence around feeling some level of protection that, the United States is buffeted on both sides by massive oceans. And we kind of believed that that was a barrier against aggression. Who's attacking the U.S. mainland? That's not a thing that happens. And this guy in a cave sent 19 people with box cutters and showed us that you can be touched. And that was an eye-opening moment and a transformative moment, I think, for a lot of people in America.
One final question. We went to war with Afghanistan. We went to war in Iraq. War in Iraq, we realized, was a mistake. Did George Bush squander what might have been the last great moment of a United States of America?
No, I think a lot of war hawks exploited a lot of emotion after 9/11. They saw an opening and they rushed into it. And we got into that and we got so mired in it, and it wasn't that there weren't some positive things that happened out of the war. That while you were in country spending trillions of dollars and letting thousands of people die, you were able to keep a bit of a cap on terrorism and extremism. But it's ephemeral. It's not a lasting thing. Now that we're out of there, the Taliban's right back in control of the country. And we have no idea what is coming next. I think that it wasn't just Bush, it was a lot of people, including him and around him, who seized on the opportunity to make war, and that is what they did.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. My friend and colleague Charles Blow for us. Charles, thank you very much. Our special coverage, by the way, on BNC of 20 years after 9/11 begins tomorrow. I will be joined by Nair Huck and others from the BNC team throughout the bell-ringing ceremonies taking place in New York. 9/11, 20 years later, begins at 8 a.m. Saturday morning. We invite you to stay with us. And also a reminder that after September 11th, America did rebuild. These are live images right now, and as they get ready for the observances of that day 20 years later. Stay with us. You're watching the second hour of DC Today.